Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Thank you for the fish. I think the audio on that is really low from ASMR. Hold on. Fixing. Okay. Hello. Okay. Hello, everybody. Okay, that's better. Okay. Wah. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. It's me, Isla. Hello. Hello. Really? Outside of the stream? That's crazy. The cutest gnome in your area? Wow, that's crazy. Listen. One gnome moves in, you might be in trouble, Soren. I, for myself though, I'm a very fierce kitsune. I don't allow gnomes in my den. That's not a thing. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Man, we got
46 months of gnome shenanigans. It would be nothing without our always excellently cool, fierce kitsune.
It's true. I'm very fierce. Thank you. Ned, thank you very much for subscription. I very much appreciate it. Welcome in. All right, so guys, oh man, we got some exciting news, and by exciting I mean, well, it's not that exciting, but it's a little bit exciting. Big hype thing. Oh my gosh. Listen. I have so much news today. Okay, I gotta calm down. We're doing this one step at a time. All right, so first off, secret project that I have that has been in the works for since May, actually, is getting done. Currently waiting to hear back from person that was making it. Let's call it that for now. It might have something to do with the game, perhaps. Do you get to know secret? Not yet. Listen, all you get to know is it's related to the game. And guys, listen, you're not prepared. Also, why is I might have borked up the Squishla jump scare redeem. Maybe. Can we pause that for a minute?
Fine. It's fine.
Come on.
I guess I am cute.
Hello. It's fine. I have no memory of this happening. It never occurred. Wonderful. Anyway, so there's something fantastic on the horizon. Guys, I don't paused it. Thank you. Okay, so yeah, listen, today, the plan for today, we're gonna be messing with redeems and making them more interesting and more exciting, right? So in preparation for that, I started messing about with my Mix It Up to remember how to do the thing, and I think I messed it up. So that's exciting. It's good to know that, you know, things are going according to plan. Anyway, welcome in, everybody. Today is Monday. We made it to Monday. Wow. Am I taking the hammers? No, I'm not. Listen, the hammers are fine. Don't panic. There is one thing that I would like to bring up for the record, okay? So this weekend, whilst I was browsing the Tweeters, which is now called X, nobody calls it that. It's fine. So anyway, I was browsing the Twitter, the X, etc., and so on. It is officially confirmed. Come on. We're doing important news. Do you mind? So anyway, it is officially confirmed that Twitch has changed their Come on. Listen, this is important, okay? Trust. Should I give you like 5 minutes to like get the violence out? Are we good? Are we good? Hey, Isla, you should save. Okay, we will save here in a minute. Don't worry. All of the files are saved currently. We're good. What? What do you mean? This is the face of how dare you? This is the face of you should be afraid. What do you mean? What do you mean? That is the opposite reaction that you should be having at this time. So anyway. Okay, thank you for headband. Oh. Alright, guys. I do have a slightly serious thing to discuss today. So, it has been a widely noted thing by a lot of streamers, VTubers, etc. and so on. Okay, so the normal thing. If you're lurking in the stream, you're supporting the streamer. Okay, this has been a fact forever. Okay, recently, Twitch has changed something. If you're just lurking, you don't count as a viewer. Hello, hello. Welcome in, first time chatter. Which, I think YouTube might be doing this also, which I really don't agree with. Lurking is perfectly acceptable. It should be, right? I do not want anybody to feel like they have to interact with the stream to, like, support their content creator, right? This is not just me. Yeah, this is not just me. This is a widespread thing. I just want you guys to know, okay? If you want to lurk, keep lurking, okay? I'm actually contemplating making a channel point redeem. Nothing pops up on screen. There's no noise, no anything. It'll just be a hey, I'm here and I'm lurking, but it would count you as a viewer if you click on this thing. It'll be like 1 point channel point redeem. Right? Listen, lurking should support your streamer. I don't like this change, but it is a thing. So like if you want to be counted as a viewer, you have to interact according to Twitch. And I don't think that should be a thing. Like listen, you wanna listen to your favorite stream, you wanna work while you're listening to a stream, right? That should be a thing. Thank you for the brain cell. So yeah, I would like to do something so that lurkers can interact and be counted.
There's so
without like
oh.
Wow, so many, oh my. Hello Raiders. Oh, wait, you were playing Hollow Knight? Ayo? Watching streams counted as viewer? Oh, the can raid! Oh my goodness. Candice? Oh my gosh, how many D's nuts jokes do you get? Also, when you raid somebody new, is this the first thing they ask you? I must know. I'm so curious. But yeah, welcome in, Raiders. Hello, it's me, Isla. So, I do a lot of art. I do some ASMR stuff. I also play a variety of video games. Generally very silly, very, very chill. Can you have chaotic chill? Because that's kind of my vibe. No, your name is literally Candice. Like, do you not get these nuts jokes? Really? I'm actually kind of shocked at this. Anyway, thank you very much for the raid. I very much appreciate it. Listen, if you guys got a raid and run, take care of yourselves. And if not, we're talking about Twitch things, and then we're going to make some very silly redeems. We're gonna be editing redeems today to make the stream more fun and silly. Come on, chat, behave. We got new people. I apologize ahead of time. If I have started something with your chatters, it might be a problem. Maybe. But yeah, welcome in everybody. Alright, let me make sure that hold on, don't do that. Okay, let me make sure that I have looked at your streams and see what you're up to. Okay, first off, seeing the art on your page, very nice. Hollow Knight art, Lies of P, let's go. Yo, this is so cool. But yeah, again, thank you for the raid. I mean, can't you do anything with this name? I feel like there's a whole plethora of puns. Like, tin can. You know, you gotta have jokes in the can, right? Otherwise, like, what are you even doing, right? Listen, puns are so great though. Puns and dad jokes. Are you one of the rare individuals that don't like them? A can-do attitude? There we go. Bam. We can definitely come up with a few more if we need to. But yeah, so Raiders, I don't know if you are aware, Twitch recently changed how they're counting viewership. So I, again, don't know if you're aware. Also, why? Where's my, hold on.
You've fallen into my trap.
Where's my notifications? There we go. Ken, thank you for the follow. Mini Sheep, thank you for the follow. Rogue Jelly, thank you for follow. And Thomas, thank you. Welcome in, you denizens. Tons of dad jokes. Share them. Listen, I know it's a heavy burden to bear, so you gotta share those tons of dad jokes, okay? But yeah, I don't know if you're aware, but Twitch changed how they classify who is viewing and whatnot. So this mainly affects anybody that does lurking and doesn't interact with the stream. So it has long been my policy. If you just want to lurk and you don't want to interact with the stream, that's fine. Listen, we can do a work along together. We can draw together separately in our own domiciles, etc. and so on, right? So I was trying to think of a way, like a no audio, no visual thing, just like a silly little redeem, so that people can be like, hey, I'm here and a viewer, right? This is the longest word in the English language. Smiles. First and last letters are a mile apart. See, that's the joke that'll go the distance, you know? Try it. Listen. Roll the R's. It's so satisfying. You too can do the thing. I've been told I'm an echolalia minefield. I just talk this way, okay? No, here's the problem. People are gonna get used to the echolalia triggers, right? And then what? Listen, you'll be immune eventually. Probably. Maybe. So yeah, the stratagem for today. We want to make some very silly channel point redeem modification things. So I have this little thing. I have this squishla that pops up. But I want to vary up how that works. For anybody who's new here, I make my own models, and I have made a small, silly, squishy thing just for funsies, right? And it pops up on screen every now and again. The redeem is currently not working, or I could show you, because I was messing with things and I messed it up. I broke it. So anyway, yeah, aside from news, we have the new model is in the works. Hopefully, oh my gosh, it's already August. Guys, it's already August. I was planning to do the debut like at the end of August. I really gotta... What even is time? So anyway, hopefully new model debut at the end of August. That's gonna be a thing. Need to make something so that lurkers can do the thing. New updates for game stuff. That's very exciting. You know, I'm really bad at talking about myself. Raiders, did you know? I make games with some very fabulous beans. Wow. I'm very close to losing the bet. Yes. So I want to have a proper debut for the new model, and yeah. You love the shirt? Thank you. It's well, nope, smaller. There we go. You know, it's and shirt, I guess. Game news. Okay, so there's okay, to add to the confusion, there's two different Frosties. Okay, Frost is my mod, has done writing for the game, but the main programmer for the game is Frosty. They're different beans, okay? Manacles? They're not really manacles, they're just shiny like bracelet things. They're on my normal model like as well. But yeah, they're not manacles. Listen, I have bracelets like this in real life. So they're just shiny, you know, metal bangles. Ow. Hello, Anonymous. Welcome. You don't see the wrists very often? Yeah. So one of the things that I'm very excited about with the new model, it's still kind of jank, unfortunately, but I do have a toggle, so I can have my hand in the air and it waves around like I just don't care. You don't see many people going for plaid. I mean, listen, for like VTuber models in particular, it's a difficult pattern to make it move correctly. Like I'm looking at my shoulder right now, and the arm and the pattern on the arm moves real weird. Plaid is peak. I mean, listen. I think there's you know, more better designs. However, it does add a nice texture. We'll call it that. Oh my gosh, why is my collar detaching? Why? Has it always done that? Oh my gosh, has it always done that? It has? Oh no. Well, anyway, so fun fact, when you make all of your own model and most of your own clothes, some of my outfits were made for me as a gift by the fabulous Midlight. But like, when you make your own stuff, then you're like, who did this? Whose fault is this? Oh, it's mine. It was me the whole time. It's fine. It's fine. We never got two hellos. Hold on. Midlight, hello there. Glad you could make it today. Envert, hello. Magrior, hello. And scrolling up, Soren, welcome in. Glad you could make it today. Let's see. Kailua, hello. Glad you could make it today. Scrolling up. Dorred the Madsmith, hello. Glad you could make it today. Let's see, who else we got? Racer, hello there. Glad you could make it today. Frost, my guy, please, it is the redeem. You know this. At this point, I know you're doing this deliberately, and I have to wonder if you're trying to make me look bad. You gotta stop doing that, my guy. You know very well it's a redeem. Have I investigated? You know what? That was on my list of things to do today. Listen, this week, this is happening. I'm gonna do it this week. Promise. Pinky swear, etc. and so on. Hold on, did I miss your redeem? Guys, if I missed a redeem, that's something completely else, right? One snuggle. Oh, who stole my hoodie? Are you snuggling with my hoodie now? I mean, I guess if that helps. Last week was a heck of a week, wasn't it? It's cozy. Okay. You just got here? Oh. Oh. So anyway, okay, so today, let's see. We went over the thing with the lurkers. I think we're gonna make a little redeem so that people can lurk and still be counted as viewers. I feel like that's very important. Like, again, it's kind of a weird change on Twitch's part, and like I don't want people to feel like they have to interact if they don't want to. So I think we're gonna do a stealthy little redeem that they can just you can just have that and use it if you want to or not. But like, again, anybody that's just lurking, we appreciate our lurkers here. You don't have to feel like you gotta say nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, the streams are meant to be comfy, cozy, and fun. So I want to keep it that way, but also like this change is so bizarre on Twitch's pod. I don't understand. Does the lurk not do the trick? So it could do the trick if you just type in !lurk. That might do it. However, I know certain people just don't want to type at all, and like just watching the stream and having it open should be enough. Like, that's how it was, right? A single message or redeem is enough. Yeah, so if we have like the ninja redeem, I think that should be good, right? Oh, the guinea pigs. Oh, 10 out of 10 would want to poke the guinea pigs. Yeah, so like, instead of getting people to type if maybe they don't want to, like just giving them a silly little redeem. No sound, no audio, no sound and audio is the same thing, Isla. No sound, no visuals, so they can just continue to be anonymous and lurk. I think that's what I'm gonna go for. So that's one thing that we're gonna be doing today. It's not quite that silly. However, we do have several silly redeem ideas that I want. Okay, we've been talking forever about adding more variety to the Squishla jump scare, right? Watching the stream doesn't count as watching anymore. Yeah, it's very strange. I don't really know what the thinking was, but you know what? Listen. We're gonna figure out how to make it good for the lurkers. Okay, again, value all of the beans who are taking their time out of their day to hang out with me, and also like if we're working along together, great. That's amazing. Yes. So for me personally, guys, I have a secret desire to get to the Twitch partner status, right? Like, that's kind of the next step with streaming, right? So like, what do you actually have to do to be Twitch partner? I stream enough, I stream for long enough hours. It's the average consecutive viewer count that's like the hard part, right? 75 CCV. I averaged like 54 or something right now. So like, I am within slapping distance of this. But it's always like, can I actually do the thing? I don't know. Maybe. But then they changed how the viewership works. It's like, why? So anyway, yeah, we're within slapping distance of the 75 CCV thing, right? Which is huge. Like, that's a lot of people. Guys, imagine there's like 10 people standing behind you in the same room watching you draw stuff. That's a lot of people, right? That's like a lot of people. And then there's like you beans. There we go. We got the witch outfit. So yeah, there's a lot of people. And then to actually get to Twitch partner, you have to consistently get this amount of CCV for like a couple of months, I think. So like, it's not easy to do, is what I'm saying. So yeah, it's one of the things that I have. I would like to achieve this, but I don't know if it is doable at this time. Right? Well, here's the thing. No, I don't think it would be creepy quite like that, Hihoshorezu. But like, just imagine you're in a room with 10 people, or like you're up on a stage somewhere, and there's just this many people in the crowd watching you, and they say stuff back when you say stuff. Like, it's a lot of people. This is why I always say I appreciate all of the lurkers, because you are taking time to like support the stream, right? Anybody that interacts with the stream, does anything with the stream, right? Like, it's important, you know? Yes. So it's difficult to actually get the numbers to do the partner thing. It'd be cool, but it's one of those things. So anyway, there's a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes, and now you guys know. Bam. All right, so let's go over to art mode. Let me go sit over here, and we'll go to art thing. So this is what we're doing today. So, like I said, the lurker redeem, just a little something. Oh my gosh, listen, streams are fun because I get to interact with my denizens, okay? Do not ever feel like you need to apologize for interacting, okay? If you want to interact, absolutely do the thing. If you don't, absolutely don't do the thing. Either way is good, yeah? Listen, we're all here to chill and have a good time, right? That's the plan. Oh, hello? Fine.
You got me. I am fierce.
It's true. I'm very fierce. Listen. If it's to add new layer redeem, if this is gonna add more fun and chaos to the streams, I'm absolutely gonna add it. Yes. Yeah. Are we not being comfy and chill and silly and fun? Is that not the plan? Well, that's the thing. I don't want you guys to have to feel like you have to interact, right? Farewell redeem. Here's the thing. We could do something like that, like a I'd whelp, I'm out kind of a thing. But usually, when it's time to end stream, we don't really say like a lot of farewells, do we? Listen, you can do the thing. And you can just type in the chat, okay, I'll see you next time. You can use the redeem properly. Just saying. So yeah, one of the big things for today, we want to vary up the Squishla redeem. So we have the Squishla jump scare, which I could turn into the Squishla. Listen, there's a whole bunch of stuff we need for this. So with this redeem, Squishla pops into frame, right? Well, if we vary that up, and I'm trying to think what the best way to jazz up this redeem would be, right? just the Squishla waving goodbye, maybe. I don't know. I'm not sure that a farewell redeem would be the thing. A suggestion? What you got? I will hear suggestions. But yeah, so if you guys have other silly ideas for redeems, we're taking ideas today. One of the things was the varying up the Squishla redeem. That's been on my to-do list for a long time, and it's this time. We're doing it. We're doing it today. So what is this going to involve? We need to get Squishla images. We need to record some new sound bites. So let's see, record sound things. And then we need to go into mix it up, and we actually need to figure out how to make all this work. So we'll put that as mix it up. Deluxe head pats. Oh. The what? The what meme? Egg priority. Hello there. Glad you could make it today. Squishla fire meme. You guys, we do have the it's fine emote. We do have that one. Deluxe head pats. Model changes. I would. Okay, I'm gonna hesitate to add that for right now. Okay, a few different reasons why I don't want to do the model changes for right now. One thing, we're doing, hopefully, a new model debut coming up very soon. Okay, I'm gonna want to use the new model for at least a little while before I start switching to different models. The second reason is that it takes a while to load new models. Listen, these models, this model, it's a little bit heavy on the switching. Okay, so like the delay between it properly switching between models drives me insane. I actually really don't like that it takes so long to swap between models.
Hello.
The manacles? No, they're just bracelets. They're not. It's not sinister. I swear. They're just shinies. Listen. I'm allowed to have shiny wrist bracelets that also happen to be bludgeoning implements. It's fine. Glacial Nova, hello there. Glad you could make it today. Thank you for the brain cell. Yeah, they're just shinies. Don't worry about it. I'm not a villain. I'm not a villain. All right, so one thing that we are actually gonna have to do today. So you know how I was complaining about how long it takes to swap models? We actually need to do that so that I can get images for the Squishla model. Alright, so let's do that. Guys, gals, non-binary pals, let me go switch. Listen, let me go slip into something a little bit more comfortable. I'll be back. Hold on. Let's see. Where is... Let's see, that's the Frigela. We're not doing that one. Where is Squishla? Okay, don't click on the wrong thing by accident, Iowa. You have so many, like, minefields in here. This one? Okay. Ah! Wait, it still has the T-arm. Oh, no. Whose arm is this? I don't know. We don't need this. Let's get that out of here. Okay, so anyway, so first order of business, we gotta take some silly pictures of the Squishla model. Okay. Can you have your arm back? Yes, you can. There you go. All right, so the original picture, the Squishla was like this, right? So I think we need like a little small one where the ears pop up like this, and we can do like a right? We gotta plan for like the silly stuff that's happening in the redeem, right?
You've fallen into my trap.
Oh, Jasper, oh my goodness. Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in, new denizen. See, the Squishla is the adorable one, right? Anyway, so we gotta do like a one of these. So we gotta time this. Oh. I mean, we could have silly hats. That's the thing that we could do. I was kind of hoping that we just have... we could just have normal Squishla, but then we could also have silly hats. Pardon me, ma'am. Oh my gosh, if I did have the cowboy hat, we could have a... Like, didn't mean to startle you there, ma'am. That would work, right? We could do a silly thing per each you know, hat. We could have silly hats. What do you mean this is the fierce one? The Squishla's supposed to be the cute one. Listen, listen. We even have the heart eyes. Do you not find this one to be the cute one? Not even a little bit? Really? I'm so confused. Why don't you I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Okay, so we need a picture of these one. Hold on. So the plan is we're gonna take some screenshots of this. We got the eyes. You guys. the timing. Wow. Okay. So that's not how that was supposed to go. Okay, listen. I'm gonna take a screenshot. Okay, actually all these little bouncy things have to go too. Okay, hold on. No, wait, hold on. Listen, we're gonna take some screenshots. Here we go. Don't worry. We'll open up the screenshots here in a bit. Hold on. Let's see. Hold on, I can't take screenshots. I would have to turn off the emotes and that would be boring, right? Okay, hold on. Screenshot. Unfortunately, the Squishla is immune to the deluxe hammer, so you'll have to try again. Okay, but not on this model, I suppose. Anyway, I also want to have like a little one like this. We gotta do the ceiling cat thing, right? Immune. All right, and one more. Wait for it. Hold on. I think maybe we need maybe we should do like an angry eyebrows on the ceiling. Let's just try this one. Hold on. You guys will understand in a second what I'm working on. Hold on. We're cooking. Perfect. Lovely. Okay. Wah. Okay, I don't need the angry eyes anymore. Wait, no.
There's so many of you. All at once.
Is it Jackie? Oh my goodness. Hello, Jackie. Welcome in. Raider? Hardly know her. Wow. You have no power here. Hello, Jackie. How was the Street Fighter? Did you win? But yeah, welcome in everybody. Oh my goodness, if you guys do not know the Jacqueline, the bestest, most sassy vampire, what are you even doing? Cracked at video games, will beat you up, but you'll like it. Highs and lows, mixed success. I mean, I feel like that's kind of how it goes, but you also choose to play like the most nerfed and like difficult like person to play in the game, right? Like there's clearly people who are like have advantages, right? Not bottom tier anymore. Oh, she got unnerfed. Ayo. Oh. You know, I haven't actually watched Evo. Probably I should. Like, I have a vague interest in the fighting games. I'm what you would call not very good at them. Hold on, where is... I am what you would call... I'm not very good at them. There we go. We were trying to do a dramatic zoom in, but it did not work. She got some buffs. Ayo. Cruising, let's go. A beginner? Well, you know, listen. You can be a beginner and also not be good at the thing. That is fine. You can be both. But that's kind of naturally how it goes, right? Okay, so we need to open some screenshots that we took of the Squishla, because we are here was this one that we made that was very accidental. Okay, so we have angry on the ceiling, we have the happy one, we have whatever's going on here, right? And we have this one. I think this one's gonna pop up and go hee. But yeah, the stratagem is we're going to mix up the Squishla redeem. Okay, we're gonna have a lot of different stuff. Keep the accidental one. Well, okay, here's the thing. We gotta figure out voice lines to associate with these, right? What voice line is this? I don't even know what's going on either. Kind of a thing, you know? Like what voice line do we have with this? How to make it silly? I will accept suggestions, because if I go over here to the Audacity Yo, Deluxe Wax, I have no power here. An Australian accent? I'm not very good at that. But yeah, we grab the Audacity and then we record the voice lines that we're going to associate with the images that pop up, right? You've heed your last haul. Maybe. If I'm not good at it, that makes it better. Okay, so here's the thing. If I can't stand the redeem, it's gonna get changed. Like very, very frequently is the problem. Calling about your car's extended warranty. All right, hold on. I've got a brilliant. Let's just record some crazy ideas whilst we're here. We can have this partner staring at us while we do this, yeah? So let's see. Do I remember how to do this? New stereo track. And then let's see. How to work this. Let's see. I think we just hit record, right? Testing. And then testing. Just like that. Bam. Okay. Oh, we should do a bam. Oh my goodness. Bam. Perfect. Bam. There we go. So yeah, we gotta do the having other people compliment me. Listen, I don't know how well that would work for a jump scare. Also, I'm good Stremmer. I remember how to do things. Raiders from Jacqueline, the bestest vampire. If you gotta raid and run, please take care of yourselves. And if not, we are being very silly today. We're making very silly redeem updates. Yes, there you go. What are you running? We could do one of those. We could do a what the heck. We could definitely do one of those. What in tarnation? We could do one of those too for the weird cowboy hat one. What do you guys think? You know what we could do? Oh my gosh. No, listen, it's an old meme, but it checks out, right? It's free real estate. This is very quiet, though. It's free real estate. Okay, hold on. Let me turn down the music, since we're doing audio things, right? Hold on. It's free real estate. So that's an option, right? Free real estate, yeah. Listen, memes. Ceiling Squishla is watching. The hat didn't change? Is it broken? Hold on. Let me check. Tip's hat? Accidentally? The hat is now possessed by a ghost? Oh, okay. Now it's reattached. We're fine. Okay, so let me double check with my toggles real quick on the Squishla. It should stop after a little bit. Why are you not doing the thing? Hold on. Stand by. We've got googly eyes. We've got the deluxe whack. Random costume. Oh, okay. Okay, hold on. Stop after... Like, it should time out after a while, right? Did I break it? Did we break it? Hold on. Okay, hold on. Maybe that's why it broke? Hold on. Random outfit. Squishla, random outfit. Why are you broken? Why are you broken? That should all be working. Hold on. Yum, 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 yum. Okay, so... Is the ghost single? Wait, it worked! Ha ha ha! Okay. Okay. So maybe not everything is completely scuffed today, perhaps. Oh, we need a pop-up, and it's just like, what's scuffed now? Something like that? Like, I smell scuff. I feel like the Squishla would say, I smell scuff. I'll put this right where I normally sit, because that will take another screenshot. Hold on. Hold on, wait for it. Perfect. Close out of that, and then past Tyler, what were you doing? Oh, that's a really good one too. Yes. Okay, let's turn back on some music. Okay, so let's see. We need an I smell scuff. We need a past Isla, what were you doing? Or what were you thinking? I don't know. What do I normally say? I think it's curse you past Isla is generally the phrase that I use. I smell scuff. How do we like that? Do we like that? I smell scuff. No, I don't like that at all. Let's try that again. How to say this? Do we have the heart eye one? Oh, true. We could do a sniffer and then do that. Yeah. I smell scuff. I smell scuff. There we go. That'll work. All right, so we need a new track. Let's see. Hold on, let's add a new track, and this is going to be, let's see, name. This is going to be the graveyard of all tracks, because we're not keeping all these. Let's see, so this one is fine. This one into the graveyard. We're gonna mute all of this. This no longer exists. It's fine. Okay, so we got free real estate. We got a bam. Oh, fish. Fish would be good. Fish. Fish for me. Fish for me. Listen. The way that the audio sounds, it's fine. Okay, so we have some good like sound clip things. I think. What else did I want to do? Let's see. What is this one again? Testing. Okay, we don't need that. To the graveyard with ye. we have bam. Bam. I wonder if we should add some more reverb to that one as well. Hum yum 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 yum. We got some of those. We do need to clean up the audio a little bit. Maximum reverb, yeah. I wonder if it would be easier to record that. Hold on. I wonder if we add the reverb. Bam. Okay, bam. Does it have the reverb in there? Hold on. Hold on. I gotta mute the audio again. Give me a second. Okay, hold on. Listening. Bam. It does not pick up the reverb. So it sounded fine on stream, and then listening to this back, it just sounds sad. This is a sadness bam. Okay, it has apparently been an hour, so we're gonna pause this for just a little while. We're gonna go do and break time. Let me also make sure that we open up this one as well. Needs more oomph. Clearly. But yeah, we got several options for things. Should be very good. All right, everybody, it is break time. I'm gonna turn back into big form whilst I'm away on break. So enjoy break screen, and we'll be right back. Bam. I should probably turn the music back on too, huh? There we go. Hello again, everybody. All right. Thank you for the fish. You know, ow. Did you know that if you hit somebody with a hammer directly to the head, it hurts? Did you know? Did you know? Yeah, really. It's crazy. It's like you're not supposed to do that or something. This is fine. It's fine. It's fine. Thank you for the head pats. I feel a lot better. What if I just lay here for a while? I mean, we don't really need better squish the redeems, right? I lied. I was hiding down there to change my clothes, I guess. You ran out of deluxe wax? So here's the thing. If we were to change the deluxe wax, so that it doesn't, you know, bludgeon my cranium every time, and I made the redeem cheaper, and then you could redeem it more, would that be worth it? The suspenders? Oh yeah, they're very comfy. Yeah, absolutely. Listen, they hold my shorts up, very important, and they look very stylish, don't they? Have you ever actually worn suspenders? They're surprisingly comfortable if you, like, adjust them so they fit you properly. You wouldn't actually change it? It's quite disruptive. What do you mean, my moderators are generous with the points? Are you telling me that they're refunding the deluxe wax? Hold on. Is there shenanigans happening behind the scenes that I'm not aware of? I feel like if that were the case, we would need to investigate that. Like, for sure. Woo. Okay, so for the sake of fairness, please don't refund stuff unless the redeem doesn't actually work. mods. For the record. For the record. No, listen. Keep it fair, okay? I don't feel like that's fair for people viewing the stream. Okay, now that is settled. What do you mean you support the unfairness? Why? What do you mean? No. Why? Chat, what the heck? You know what? Okay, listen. I feel like this unfairness is unacceptable, but I will leave it up to the democracy. Mods, can we get a poll? Should Jackie get all of her violence refunded? Yes or no? This is just for Jackie, okay? Listen. If you guys are actually cool with this, we'll find out. We're gonna vote. We're gonna do a democracy about it. Listen, homie. I know you're probably chilling after stream. This is the last thing you were expecting, but like, I'm so curious. I must know. I'm so curious. Unfortunately, I don't think I can make individualized redeems like that. If I could, I absolutely would. Why not? So the way that the redeems work, it is based on channel points, and you can limit the amount of redeems per stream. You can limit how often the redeems can be redeemed, but you can't give it to a specific person, if that makes sense. Was win for the poll? Listen. I'm all about the fairness, right? Cause like if how is it so universally yes right now? Listen. Okay, listen. I know that Jackie does the fighting games, and that it's like the core intrinsic part of her like thing, right? But like getting free deluxe wax, they get refunded constantly. Really? Is that fair? Is that truly fair to you? You who spend your hard-earned channel points to get the deluxe wax? Are you sure? Are you really, really sure? I'm so curious. Really? Like, I would think it would be better that everybody is treated equally, right? Right, everybody? Right? How do you have so many channel points? What the heck? Okay, clearly I gotta do something else so that, listen, maybe I need like what is it called? A VIP role? Fine, it's fine. I guess I am cute. This redeem is lying. It is fierce. It is very fierce. I'm very fierce. Nothing else. Also, Locke, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in, you denizen. What does a VIP actually do? So it depends. Wow, overwhelmingly yes for Jackie. All right, well, you know what? Jackie, congratulations. The people have spoken. You can continue to get your violence redeems for free, apparently. Jackie, with her journalism, has swayed the public. Wow. What noise? Oh, it's the pufferfish. Well, now I've heard it. Hewitt, thank you very much for pufferfish. And we got the pufferfish emotes. Let's go. Perfect. Beautiful. Running for a higher office in the den. I mean, listen. We can like give you a new office like upstairs, Jackie. But like, what do you mean run for it? Listen, don't run in the den. You'll probably trip and fall. Listen, I have a lot of boxes and books and stuff. Like you might trip, and then we'd all be sad. Gonna head good and do sleep. All right. Well, you know what? Thank you very much for dropping by the stream. You have an excellent rest of your day. You fall upstairs. Wow. Vote for Dennis. What is this poll? Excuse me? Mods, what is going on here? This is a lot of channel points. So I think, okay, so I need to look into this, but I'm pretty sure what the VIP role does is you can post, well, I think it depends. You might be able to post links. You get a fancy title, fancy emote thing, something like that. I think it's just like a prestige thing. Jackie, did you know that where you go, chaos follows? Clearly, very clearly. Also, may I just say, if you vote me for president of the den, this is still my house. Okay, even if you vote somebody else, it's not gonna matter. I live here. This is my domicile. Okay. But also, I will draw a picture of a cat if I'm voted president. I'll do it right here, right now. I will draw a cat, or I will draw the Squishla with a mustache. Not getting bonked for posting links. Yeah, kinda. Any particular cat? You've already voted? Wow. Not for me. Wow, Hiho Shirezu. I see how it is. Mustachela. Oh my goodness. Listen, I could draw your choice of cats. We have Felix, we have Vincent, we also have fruit salad. Okay, we got so many cat options, but we could also draw the Squishla in a mustache. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Listen, we were working on something, but it has devolved into chaos extremely rapidly. I feel like I'm fighting for my life, for retaining authority over the den. Like, it's very strange. I don't know why it's come to this. I'm very confused, but we're all kind of along for the ride together, I guess. So yeah, vote for me. I'll draw a picture of a cat or a picture of a Squishla with a mustache. There you go. Oh my gosh, you guys have no idea. Listen. As an advocate for chaos is funny, like this is peak content. Honestly, I'm having a lot of fun. All right, so listen. We gotta draw. Listen. As promised, I will be the politician that does the thing that was promised. We got the Squishla with all the tails, right? We got the little happy eyes. We got the little happy mouth. Okay. Then we draw the most absurd mustache. There you go. There's your Squishla with the mustache. Oh no, listen, we don't need the poll for that. I should actually give the Squishla a silly mustache. Should we make, oh my gosh, listen, should I turn back to Squishla and we get a picture of the Squishla with a mustache? But what's the sound that we associate with it, though? That's the thing. So now we draw the cat. Do I plan to do blue side web? Okay, here's the thing. So I don't know if you got... Okay, another very serious topic that is slightly political. Well, it's not really political. Well, there's another topic that I'm not going to get super into at this time. There's been a crackdown on what not safe for work content people are allowed to sell and do on platforms. For Blue website, I stopped using it because I'm not allowed to draw all of the stuff that I want to draw. Listen, I do furry commissions sometimes, like it's very important. Okay, some of the best beans I know are furry people. Like, I don't think of myself as a furry, but I make the art and appreciate that. So like the fact that they're like, yeah, you can't do that anymore. I don't approve. I really don't approve. So I don't use that platform anymore. There you go. So for anybody who did not get the announcement that I made about don't subscribe there, don't support that, I'm saying it here, which is the wrong platform for it. Don't subscribe there. Don't subscribe to Blue site. Don't do it. There you go. They did. They banned furry art. Yes. Yeah. So yeah, listen, there's a lot going on, guys, and it's there's a lot going on behind the scenes. Oh yeah, listen, I have been very productive on Wednesdays. Wednesdays have now become my like focus, zoom in, like hyper focus on work days. It is wonderful. It is delightful, right? So here's the thing, guys. Like there's a lot of stuff going on. Not all of it is great, but I still want these streams to be a place where we can have silly chaos fun, right? And so like how to phrase. I try to avoid talking about serious stuff on here, not because it doesn't matter, but because what I want to do is have some place where we can all be comfy and cozy and be creative together, right? So like I can talk about this stuff a little bit, but I don't really want to get too in depth with it right on this platform. I'm also very awkward about talking about things. I don't know if you guys are aware. I feel like I phrase things so badly. Anyway, but yeah, so there's a lot there. Dion, thank you very much for the fish. I very much appreciate it. It's a nice ASMR video. Tried to fall asleep, but we watched it completely. Really? Oh, that reminds me. I need to make another one of those this week. Anyway. But yeah, so stuff's happening, but we're gonna be silly beans here. That's the plan. There you go. Do I have? Let's see. I do have. There is a Patreon for the game. I don't know if I have that linked in my links. Anyway, moving on. Okay. Let's see. We got the Squishla. We gotta draw a cat. We're gonna draw Fruit Salad because he's a very silly bean. Oh my gosh, this cat. So he's like a normal like stripy cat, but the thing with him is he like will do the most bombastic side eye. He will keep his eyes on you. Like he just stares. Like, and he will do the heckin' side eye. It's so good. I would say no. I need to double check on Twitch's link policy, because I don't think linking to I don't think linking to that is acceptable in the TOS. So let's play it safe. Let me check on that, and then let's not get anybody banned or anything. You know what I'm saying? How's cat socialization going? So, cat socialization experimentation is going very slowly. Felix is the most scaredy cat ever. He's kind of okay with fruit salad, so long as fruit salad doesn't get too close to him. But I think those two could be friends. Vincent, however, has decided that he wants to be as hostile as possible. He's gonna be like, yeah, I'm chill. And then he will try to run up and slap Felix. So he's just a troublemaker. Vincent, the troublemaker. That's just what he does. I don't know. So yeah, it's still gonna be a while before Vincent is prepared to be chill, I think. But yeah, I think fruit salad. I've brought him upstairs a couple of times, and Felix and fruit salad have interacted a couple of times without like freaking out. The link is in the bio. Oh, okay. So I have been told that this is by Druid friends that it takes time. You would think that a couple of months of letting them look at each other, interact. Here's the thing though: the door that separates them, they can't actually look at each other. They really only see each other when I'm feeding them snacks. I don't have like a glass door or like a thing where they can just casually look at each other. So that's one reason why this is taking so long, is because I don't have the right mechanism for them to look at each other, right? Step 2 is the fact that Felix, my grumpy old man cat, has been a single cat. He's been by himself for years. He has had traumatic experiences with other cats, the Stare incident of 2024 being chief among them, right? So he is a boy that is taking forever to readjust. Like, he goes up to the door that separates him from the other cats, and he can look at it and be nonchalant by it without freaking out. But he is still, like, kind of terrified of, like, he's still jumpy when the other cats get close. Yeah, so this fruit salad, he's got the wobbly cat syndrome. So he tries so hard to be a cat, but he's so clumsy. It's amazing. Anyway, but yeah, so the thing with Felix is, again, just making sure that, yeah, letting them sniff, maybe. That would probably, something like that would be a good one. Summer guy, hello. Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in, new denizen. So yeah, I think it's just Felix. I know Felix is not really ready for additional cats, unfortunately. Am I a cat trying to be a cat? No, I'm a kitsune. I got the tail and everything. Look, hold on. Wow, there it is. Big floofy tail. There we go. But no, I'm talking about my cats. I have 3 cats, and one of them I've had for over a decade, and he's a grumpy old man cat. He's not used to the new cats. Okay, so maybe I do just need to try. I don't know. You know what? I will try the collecting, like, you pet the cat with the napkin so that their smells get on it, and then you show that to the other cats. Like, I'll try it at this point, because, like, it grumpy old man is not a fan of the youngsters. No. I mean, Yeah, listen. Cat software on dog hardware, accurate. It's pretty accurate, yeah. I mean, it's cat adjacent, right? Anyway, okay, so let's continue working on the redeem, right? So we have some Squishla pictures. So I think what we want to do is we want to import these into VTube Studio, and we'll treat them as items, and we'll set up an item scene. I think is going to be the stratagem for making this work. But anyway, we've gotten very derailed, so let's get back to this, yeah? Alright, so what we're gonna do, I need to save all of these things in the Live 2D as item scenes. So we need to open up a folder for the stuff. We need to make sure that we save these as items. Let's see. Yeah, the accidental one. Listen. I don't know how it happened, but the timing was just, well, it was a thing. It was a whole thing. There we are. All right. So what I'm doing now, we are. Hey, you should save. You know, I should save, actually. Hold on. Saving. Okay, all of these have been saved. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna throw all this into Live 2D. We've gotten some sounds recorded. This is our itinerary for today. Let's see. So we need this folder and this folder. You guys can't see this because I can't show my I can't show my hard drive on Twitch. That would get me banned very instantly. Anyway, so we need this. Then we do this one. We need to rename these things. Let's see. We got these mini pictures. We're going to copy those here and copy. Where did they go? They're there. Okay. We are renaming these Squishla. What? You know what we should do, actually? I have the old... Squishla 2. I have the old Redeem picture. We also need that one in here as well. Let's see. We are renaming stuff so that I can actually find it when we go into the Live 2D. Squishla 4. Okay, so we need all those. Then we need our old Squishla picture. Now the question is, where the heck did I put that? See, that's in this folder, I think. This one? This one, there we, okay. No, I found it. Okay, so we copy this one over to here. Copy that one there. And then rename Squishla 6. There we go. Okay, so now what we want to do, we need to make an item scene in the VTube Studio. So what we're going to do, we're going to go into VTube Studio. We're going to have to place all of our Squishlas. Aw, absolutely get that sleep. Thank you very much for joining us today. I hope you have a good rest. And I'll catch you later, maybe. Yeah? Alright, let's import some items. We need to place all of our Squishlas on the scene. I need to get myself out of the way, probably. Okay, so I'm gonna become small over here, and then we're gonna see Let's see. We need to have all of the Squishlas populating the area. Hold on. The stream is about to be taken over by Squishlas. Watch out. Da 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 da. Yeah, da da da. Okay, right about there. And then another one. Hold on. Hello, hello. You're gonna be small. You're gonna be small hidden Squishla right there. Can we make one into a hat? I mean, that would be a different sort of a redeem, but theoretically that's possible. Cappy OG, hello there. Glad you could make it today. Alright, so listen. We're gonna be doing a thing and mix it up. All of this, I guess I haven't really explained the plan. So we're making an item scene. And with this item scene, we can tell it to play a random, or like, make a random item appear. So which Squishla this will be, it's when the redeem goes off, it's gonna be random. We don't know which one it's gonna be, but it's definitely gonna be one of them, which is gonna make it exciting, right? So first off, we are going to, let's see, this one as well. You know what? We could probably do like a thing like this. Let's mix it up, yeah? And then. Let's do one of those. Let's actually flip you as well. There we go. Alright, so now we need item settings. Let's see. Nope, that's the wrong button. Hold on. There is item, create new item scene, and then we are going to call this the Squishla jump scare, and save. Okay, so then we go to the settings for this. We're going to make a new toggle. This is going to be Squishla jump scare, if it will be typing. Hold on. Let's see. So we need to toggle item scene. We're going to toggle on, where is it? Squishla jump scare. Random item in scene, stop after, let's give it, what, 3 seconds? That should work. Okay, so let's just record like a random hotkey, just so that we can test this out, right? Alright, cool. So, we have a random hotkey, let's test it out. Look, we have a Squishla, they appear. They will disappear very shortly, and then another one will appear, and then disappear very shortly, right? So, step 1, phase 1 of the redeem. Bam! There it is. I don't know why it's stuck on this one in particular. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Why is the Squishla so angry? I mean, listen, we just took random peak tours. It's fine. Squishla as pets? No, listen, this is just random. Listen, we're just getting random. The goal for the redeem, we're going to have random Squishlas pop up on screen. We're gonna have random voice clips that play. It won't always be the same Squishla nor the same voice line, but it will add a little bit more, you know, variety and flavor to the redeem. That's the plan. Anyway, okay, so now that we have our new Squishlas, what we're gonna do, we do have some voice line things. Okay, can can I show Mix It Up? Because that's where we need to go next. Hold on. I'm trying to remember how this works. Hold on. I think we just hold on. Let me see if I can get this. Let's see. New command group. This would be Squishla jump scare command. Do I need a command group? I don't think so. Action. We are doing let's see. Do we need a random thing or do we need P2 Studio? Run a hotkey for the model. Hold on. Oh my gosh. This one hotkey. Squish the jump scare. Okay. And then we need to play a sound. Hold on. Sound. Or does it need to be random? I think we need to have a random. Hold on. Checking with the Mix It Up. Hold on. Random. Okay, so we add a random amount. Let's go with 5. No duplicates. Persistent no duplicates. We play sound. I think this is how this works. Sound. Sound file path. Hold on. Let's throw in some. Let's see, this one. Make sure that it's set up correctly. There we go. And then if I add multiple sounds to this, will it play different sounds or will it how does this work? Hold on. Let's grab okay, now where did I put the original Squishless sound effect? Oh no. Where did I put that? So, for anybody who doesn't know, I have a problem with organization. I'm really bad at it. Yeah, I'm looking for the Squishla jump scare. I think I've done it correctly. Maybe. Hold on. Playing sound. Saving. Okay, so now the question is, if we redeem the redeem, does it actually work? Okay. Hold on. Yes, unpause. We gotta test. Okay, let's see. Okay, this one? Does it? No. Have I broken it? Wait, hold on. Do I need to do this? Save. Bum, 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 bum. Brum, bum, bum, bum. Okay, commands. Hold on. Hold on. How do Twitch channel points? This should work, right? Settings. Oh, wait, hold on. Command type, action group, squish the jump scare. Bam! Okay. Haha, save. Okay, did I fix it? Let's try it again. No, hold on. Hold on, wait for it. Maybe I fix it. Ah! Startling. Okay, we have to wait a whole minute. Why do I have a cooldown on this? Anyway, so theoretically, that should work, right? I think maybe. Editing. Command, run command group, action group, squishlet jump scare. Yeah, that should work. Whoa. Oh. All right. So now we just stare at each other. We stare at each other until a minute has passed, and then we can test it again. In the meantime, though, so we are. The vine boom is so loud. Ah. Okay, so we're getting repeats, so I don't think that's working. When I draw, do I have my elbow raised or is it resting? Depends. So a lot of the time, okay, so when I'm drawing, a lot of the time, hold on, let's close out those. Okay, so I think something is still a little bit scuffed with the redeem. Okay, so when I'm drawing, I have the option to put my elbow down on my armrest on my chair. But a lot of the time, like when I'm drawing right now, my elbow is not, it's not contacting. So hello. Same vine boom. So it wasn't a different Squishla. Okay, we'll have to keep testing it. Maybe the sound is not set up correctly. But that's why we gotta test it, you know? Listen, you guys are helping me with testing. Also, Mock Stupid, hello there. Glad you could make it today. Hello. But yeah, so most of the time when I'm drawing, so the thing with drawing is you want to move your whole arm. Oh, it's the same sound, but we do get different squishlas. Okay, so half of this is set up correctly. That's good. Out of redeems for the strum. All right, we might have to change it up. Hold on. Let me edit the redeem a little bit so that there's more testing that can be done with Squishla. Yeah. We're gonna keep the cooldown, but we're gonna reduce the what's it called? We're gonna keep the cooldown, but we're gonna turn off limitations for Strem. We'll put them back after Strem, or whenever I remember. Either way, that works. So yeah, I can rest my elbow if I need to, but most of the time when I'm drawing, my arm is moving. Like, you draw from your shoulder, and then like that's how you get like big curvy lines. Is I'm drawing with my whole arm. If you have if you have tiny little lines that you need to do, usually that's when I use my wrist. So like it's the scale of line and how big you're drawing that kind of decides if you're using your whole arm or if you're using like just your fingers and wrist, right? So it depends. Okay, so I need to delve back into why this is not working. Squeeze the jump scare. That is working. Okay, so there's something with the audio. Part of my redeem that's not working. Let me see if I can edit this. Hold on. Random sound effect. Hold on. Play a random sound. So we have fine boom. Got the head pat por. Let's try. If I add another one, because that triggers the hotkey, that's fine. Playing a random sound. If we add another one. Hold on. Like, I know there's a way to do this properly, and perhaps this is one of those things where I am not playing the thing correctly. Let's see. Let's also turn all of these volumes down a little bit. They're so loud. Okay, so that's step one. Let's delete that one. Sound path. Okay, what else we got? The real question is, where is my original? There it is. Okay, there's the original sound. Here we go. Okay. No duplicates. Okay, we'll have to test and see if this works. I can. So the where are these categories different? So I actually checked the GNOME and the admits it redeems, like when I was looking at how these would work. Actually, so that is set up correctly then. Yes. Random sound. Okay, let me check one more time. Let me make sure that these are correctly set up. Random sound. Yeah, so they should be set up properly. The redeem. Okay, if anybody would like to double check with the Squishla jump scare redeem for testing purposes, let us refund all of the points for this for today. Okay, so something is not going correctly. Hold on. Let me consult the mix it up again. Mayhaps in our maybe in channel points, Squishla jump scare. Wait, are you the problem? Hold on. Edit. Command. No? Run command. Action group. So that should all be working properly. Why then are you not randomizing the sound? How curious. Maybe we need to do one of those. Save. Okay. So theoretically, this should be working. Maybe this is a thing where I need to restart program for it to work. So yeah, I do have the new Squishla redeem with the new sounds. They are set up the same as the other. Did I get you? So... now we have toe sounds. Wow. I don't know why the vine boom went off again. Okay, so issues. Okay, we got the images. Those are definitely working. You know what? Let's even make that nice pink. Okay, we got that. So we've recorded some sounds. They're not in there yet. Mix it up. We're kind of confused at this point. Okay, let me look at this one more time. So, is it... Hold on. Looking at things. Okay, so we should have this set to 1. Hold on. Settings, edit. Only play 1. Persistent no duplicates would be great. We're actually going to move this one to see if this is the problem. Okay, save. So, we have this set up, so it should do a random one. Like, the pictures are random. We've clearly got that sorted out. Like, we have the item scene in VTube Studio. There we go. So now, I think what we need to do is we need to go back into the Audacity, and then we gotta make sure that we gotta do some audio editing, which I'm not the best at this. But we can add some more little silly things, and I think we can export each one of these individually. I'm fairly certain that's the thing we can do in this program. But yeah, I want like a hee, like a little laugh for when the Squishla pops up as well. So let's record one more thing, and then let's see if we can export some of these, and then we will continue to test if the randomized thing is actually random or if it's not. It should play something different every time, though, is the thing. Okay, one more. Okay, what do we got? Beautiful. All right, so let's see how to. We just delete. Oh, we do just delete. Lovely. Alright, so something else we want to make sure that we do with each one of these clips. We need to effect, fade in. We need to effect, fade out. And then, let's see, effect, amplify. We just need a little bit more, audio. Hold on. Okay, let's try 5. There we go. That should be fine. How many sounds? There's 3 sounds in there currently. We have the vine boom, we have a head pad, like sound, we have the normal boo, did I get you? So that's currently what we have on the Squishla. How has it been an hour already? Really? Guys, I swear we just got back from break.
Boo.
Has it?
Did I get you?
Okay, so the random, it is working now. Confirmed working. Random pictures are random. Oh, what did I just hit? The button was hit. What was that? Okay, no. Hold on. Edit. Redo. That's fine. I think it just changed our view a little bit. Bam. Can we add reverb? I think we can. Hold on. Noise repair, delay and reverb. Give us the maximum reverb. Let's go. Bam. Okay, that sounds like I'm in a... I feel like we'd have to try factory presets. Let's see. Cathedral. Preview. We've just made a cryptic sound. I don't think that's doing what I wanted to do. Large room? Those are terrible. Absolutely not. No, let's not do that. That's silly. We're not doing that. Hammer still works? The hammer does still work, yeah. I think we might need to re-record that one. Alright, we're gonna send this one to the graveyard for now. Okay, so then we have our little laugh, very silly. We got this one. Fish? Fish for me? Fish. That's fine, we'll take that. Then we have I smell scuff. We have the free real estate. What is this one again? Bam! I don't like that bam either. Nah, neither of those are very good. To the graveyard with them. Alright. So we have a few little things that we want to keep. This one needs some sort of editing, but that's fine. Alright, let's do... Well, let's maybe not hit the mic. That would be helpful. Anyway, let's do a quick break, everybody. We shall return within 5 minutes for more silliness. We'll figure it out. We'll probably add more sounds to the redeem for fun. Anyway, everybody enjoy break screen. We'll be right back. Bam. And we are back. Hello again, everybody. All right. Okay. Let's see. Whoa. I thought I thought the googly eye thing popped up. That was not that. All right. So let's check and make sure that this audio level is about the same as the redeem we just heard, and then we can add this to our queue of sounds. I think that should be good. So we did go to File, Export Audio, Current Selection. This is going to be we save this where I can actually find it would be a very good idea. Probably right there. Let's go with Squishla Jump Scare in the name also, just so that I have context for what the heck this is. We save, we export, and then we make sure that it works. Go to the proper file location. Let's see. Squishla Jump Scare. Why is that so funny on repeat? Sorry. I find it very, very funny. Okay, anyway, so it's very serious business, Isla. Anyway, what's what? What's what? What's who? What's what? But yeah, welcome back to all of you. Okay, let's see. Let me make sure I have YouTube chat open. Hello, YouTube land denizens. Welcome in. Also, we're having pizza tonight. I think I have some pizza. I think I might have pizza tonight too. Ayo. Have multiple squishlas? I mean, we could do that. I'm the most fierce? Yes, thank you. I'm very fierce. It's true. I'm very fierce. I'm glad you guys are finally admitting it. Thank you. Okay, so let's add another sound to the thing. Hold on. Duplicate the sound, and then we choose different sound. Got the Okay, and then we save. Bam! Okay, already one additional sound added. And then let's check this one. What's this one? Fish? Fish? Fish for me? I don't know if this is a good clip for Squishla popping up. Just the tiny little Squishla, like you don't even really notice. It's so subtle, and then she pop up and she concedes to being a villain. What do you mean a villain? No, listen, no, I'm not a villain. You caught nothing. You didn't see nothing. I just said I'm fierce. That's not the same. I smell scuff. This one is very good though. So we're going to clip a chunk out of that. We are going to make sure that we fade out the audio. I should probably only do one sniff as well. Let's see. Effects. Fade out. I'm also like... I feel like I am not very good with this program. Okay, if we just delete this one chunklet and then fade in. I smell scuff. Yeah, I think that'll work a lot better. It's the difference between a villain and a fierce character. Listen. I can be fierce and not be a villain. Boo! Did I get you? Hold on. Listen. I never said or agreed that the villain thing. That was not part of the agreement. You know, it was just I saw. Yes, I'm fierce. Listen, I did not read the terms of service like fully. You can't hold me accountable for this, okay? Also, let's see, amplify by like 4 dB. I smell scuff. That should be fine, right? Yeah, just a little bit. And then file, export audio. Save this. This will be file name Squishla jump scare smell scuff. And select the current thing. Make sure we're saving in the right place. Saving. Bam. Okay, listen. I know you're supposed to read the TOS, but like, who actually does this? Nobody, that's who. Ain't nobody got time for that. Listen, the only TOSs that I actually read, you sign up for a new website and you're like, how do you use this content? That's like, I do read some terms of service stuff, but like a lot of it is the same boilerplate stuff. So like, you're like, okay, stuff that I care about with TOS stuff, how to use the content, the content is still mine, etc. and so on, right? I can hold you accountable for your actions when you sign, because if you look right, because of the oven, the coldest and... Frost. Are you okay? Are you having a stroke? Are you good? Are you solid? So yeah, maybe the fish one where it's just like fish for me, like just pops up with fish for me. That might be better than like fish. I think that's how we'd want to do that. I do like that it's free real estate one as well. Okay, before we do that, let's make sure that we add the new sound into the Squishla Redeem. Hold on. Adding sounds. Hold on. Duplicate this one. And we add... We got the ehehe. We need to add the smell scuff. And save. Okay, do we need to take out the Vine Boom one? Okay, let's see. Currently, we have... Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Currently, we have 5 sounds for the Redeem. Let's see. We've got the head pat purr sound. Do you guys want the head pat purr sound with the Squishla appearing, or should we get rid of that one? I'm kind of thinking we should get rid of that one. I think I want to keep the Vine Boom, but we're going to turn the volume down a touch more. Let's see. Okay, those are all specifically for that one. That's fine. I think let's get rid of the head pat purr. I don't know if that one works. Yeah, let's get rid of that one. I did the wrong one. Oh no. It's fine. I can fix it. Hold on. Okay, this one. Then we turn the volume down a little more. Okay, no, that's fine. We got it. Okay, so we currently have 4 options for sounds. We got a lot of different Squishlas that can pop up. Mistakes were made. I mean, that's kind of how it goes. Listen, you try to do a thing, you break the thing, and then you gotta fix the thing. Listen, with the new model, that's kind of been the whole story. Like, I do want to debut the new model, but I'm like, I could fix this one little thing, and then it turns into this big project where I had to fix more than that one thing. It's free real estate. Okay. Let's trim off this part. Let's fade in the audio. Jericho, hello. Glad you could make it today. Let's see. Effect, fade in, trim.
Hey, Isla, you should
that.
save.
I probably should save this.
You've fallen into my...
Is it hate or is it hot hate? Either way, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in, new denizen. Let's see, effect, fade out, and then effect. Give us a little bit more volume, just a touch, a smidge. It's free real estate. Okay. It's free real estate. Okay, file. Export audio. Okay, I really gotta stop hitting the mic. I'm so sorry. Sorry. Listen. With the new model, I'm doing my best. Listen, the thing is, I want to be able to easily add new clothing and like if I want to move an arm or add like leg steppies or make other cool stuff for the model in future, I gotta be able to have the thing organized. The thing I don't think you realize is with making a live 2D model, the biggest hurdle is actually keeping everything organized, labeling all of your layers properly so that you can find stuff, having all of your parameters set in a specific hierarchy so that you don't have to rig the same thing multiple times. Like if you move an arm, you want to have the sleeve in the arm parameter so that you don't have to add the sleeve and make it work separately, right? It's a whole thing. It turns into chaos so easily. And if you're like me, who is I should fix this one layer because the art doesn't do what I want it to do, then you have multiple copies of the same thing. Right? It's Dandy. Hello, Dandy. Thank you for fish. Can we get a shout out for Dandy? The bestest Hans. Yeah, we're doing chaos today. How's Lies P, by the way? Arting and animating and sound editing. Accidentally hitting the mic reminds me that I'm still human. What? Listen. I have learned how to do all this stuff piecemeal over the years, okay? I'm not super skilled at sound editing, okay? Listen. When you do streaming, you pick up all these weird skills, okay? I did not come out of a box knowing all these things. Okay? So if you're like, how do you know all these things? I learned. So you too can learn to do all the things. But it's like one of those, I needed to learn how to do these things, so I figure it out, right? It's like, but listen, I'm definitely still human adjacent though, promise. Also, I should actually finish naming this. What are we doing? Was this the pre-real estate one? Hold on. Let's see. Squishla, jump scare, free real estate. Okay, save, export, bam. Organized and properly labeled sounds very un-Isla-like. Yes, it is very un-Isla-like. Guys, I don't know if you're aware, keeping stuff labeled and organized is hard. Oh, Lies of P is very Souls-like. Oh, it's your favorite Souls-like. Wait, have you played this before? Wow. Alright, let's hide... Where is this? Let's hide this. I think we have successfully finished with this one. We should probably actually save this file, though. Let's see. Stream. I should probably save this. Hold on. Streaming files. Sound projects. Where do I save this? Weird sounds from outside. Okay, sure. This would be Squishla jump scare sound effects. Okay, beautiful. Project saved. Bam. Finally, we did the thing. All right. So now we're going to go back into mix it up, and we're going to add the final random sound effects to the thing. So that way they're all done. Let's see. Free real estate. We got that one. Which one are you? Okay, we got the smell scuff. We got the free real estate. Bam. Saving. All right. So there we go. It's been like 2 and some hours, but we have successfully modified the Squishla Redeem. There you go. It is now more varied, more exciting. Wow. Oh, they released DLC. The like. That might be my favorite one. I don't know. Oh, Dion. Oh my goodness. Dion, you absolute legend. Thank you very much for the gift subs. You are a fabulous bean. Thank you. I very much appreciate that. One of us. One of us. Estimated delivery for the 14th of this month or last month? Because, like, if it's like 15 or more days late, that's unpleasant. This month. Oh, okay, so it got here early then. How very curious. Do I still have that? Did I get you? I wonder if I still have that peak tour. Anyway, now we have more Squishla. Bam. More variety. Dion, come here for a second. Come here. What was that about cults? You know the rules, and so do I. Okay? No cults. We're not doing cults here. This is not a religious organization. We're just here to chill and have a good time, okay? No cults. Hello again, Jackie. No. Wait, did you clip? What is this clip? Oh no. Oh my goodness. I will observe that later. But thank you for clip. Listen, making clips when stuff is entertaining, it very much does help. Thank you. Listen, I can't help but feel like whenever I see a clip pop up in chat, I'm like, oh no, what did I say? Oh no, oh no. Egg, you do such good work though, Egg. What the heck do you mean? Listen. Is this like a time thing? You get better about the thing at some point? Like, what are we talking here? What is this skill envy? I'm pretty sure I did rickroll you. I think that was a success. If the song started playing in your head,
Hello.
you got the reference, so clearly it did, right? Listen, I just said what I was thinking of, and, yeah. Cheese Cube, hello there. Glad you could make it today. Okay, so we have successfully added variety to... let's see. Yes. All right. So this huge success. Love it. Like it was just so subtle. It took me a minute. It was just whispering to us. Is it popping up? Yes. It's very, very, let's see. That last one, it was really small. It was right in the center of the screen. Like it popped up like right here. It's very small. I think we have very much made this redeem a lot more exciting. All right, so now the question is how to make the new layer redeem. We also I probably need to remove the vine boom because normally that's an indication that we've got the eyes, the googly eyes. So I think we might need to remove that from the Squishler redeem, or I'm gonna just be confused. Also, I have a random hair on my glasses. Can you not? Okay, I had an eyelash. It's chaos. It is chaos. That's true. A terrifying roar. Unfortunately, I don't think I can do a terrifying roar. I could probably outsource one. Tiny little screws to replace the nose pads on your glasses. So I'm one of those people, I try not to get glasses that have those. So I have like, okay, hold on. I gotta draw a picture about this. So my glasses, they are solid plastic frames, right? So then they just have like the little plastic that has like the built-in nose thing like this. And then, see, it connects like this. So you see this side, and then the little nose chunklet is like this. This is how my glasses are. You know? So like, yeah, those tiny little screws, like points of failure, I try to avoid those at all costs. I can have new colorful set of nose pads every other day. I actually have multiple sets of glasses, but nah, I just listen, I don't customize my appearance quite that much. There's actually places online where you can buy glasses for pretty cheap. If you need a rush order of glasses, that's when it gets pricey, but you can buy very cheap glasses, like, let's call it $30 a pair of glasses. So it's not, like, they're not the best quality of glasses. They come in, like, colorful frames, but it's like a vinyl on them. that will eventually peel off, but they're very affordable for glasses. So like you can very easily get multiple sets of glasses. Yeah, so it's very much affordable. It's not like several hundred per pair of glasses. Thank goodness. But yeah, there's places where you can get cheap glasses. Is all I'm saying. Cheap glasses you got? Well, here's the thing. My cheap glasses. So my current glasses, they're like purple, which is surprising because normally I go with the red, but they are purple because you gotta have purple, right? But it was this vinyl coating that made it purple, and it's starting to like flake off. So like the actual vinyl is peeling ever so slightly, unfortunately. So like the actual purpley bit, so it's just clear plastic underneath there. There's no color right there. So I actually need to probably replace my glasses. But the glasses themselves are fine. It's just the cosmetic stuff that is slowly peeling away. So yeah, it depends. Depends on the glasses, etc. and so on. But yeah, usually I get plastic frames just because they seem to last longer. Chrome blue? Ayo? Maybe I should give me some blue glass. That sounds great. Okay, so let's take away a new thing. So I'm wondering if I could... How would I trigger this so that it automatically makes a new layer? Could we do that? I don't know. Real quick though, let me see if we can also just add a redeem for lurkers so that they're counted as a viewer. So again, earlier today I was talking about Twitch has changed things so that if somebody is just lurking in your chat without clicking on a redeem, without chatting, they're not considered a viewer, which is a very strange change, I feel like. We love and appreciate our lurkers here, so I want to add a ninja lurk redeem so that if you do not wish to interact with stream but you do want to be counted as a viewer, you will have that. That's the plan. It's gonna be the ninja lurk redeem. Also, Gamble Champ, hello there. Glad you could make it today. Set new layer hotkey. Okay, so how this works. My channel points, so I have a program called Mix It Up, and I don't know if we can actually set up an hotkey for like a new channel point thing. Hold on, let's find out, shall we? Let's see, let's also create new channel point reward. Channel, let's see, this is going to be lurking. We're just gonna call it lurking. That's gonna be the name of the reward. Or the channel point thing. Channel point reward successfully created. Bam! Okay, so that is now working. Lurking. So we're not going to have any sound effects. There's not going to be any redeem. There's not going to be anything about that, right? So it's just going to, you use one whole channel point and it'll just count you as a viewer. That's how this is going to work. So yeah. So the weird thing is that I have heard, I don't know if this is confirmed, but I have heard that there are some bots that will interact with the stream a little bit. So like I don't know. This whole system is very strange, but for anybody who just wants to lurk and would like to be counted as a viewer without needing to lurk, you can do that. There will be no acknowledgement. You can continue to lurk. We love and appreciate our lurkers here. It's there if you want it. That's what this is for. Okay, so going back to the okay, so the deluxe whack, how this works. I have an item scene set up in VTube Studio. So it plays the deluxe, it shows an item for like half of a second. Okay, so the hammer appears, it whacks me on the head, a sound effect plays, and then my model moves. All of these are hotkeys that are set up in VTube Studio, And then in Mix It Up, which is how this effect actually works, that's how this series of events happens for the deluxe whack. Just like that. So the item appears, it animates one time, the sound effect plays, and then my model moves. All of these hotkeys are set up in VTube Studio. Aside from the sound is separate. But all of this happens because of Mix It Up. So if I want to make a new layer in Clip Studio, I have to figure out if Mix It Up can actually interface with Clip Studio to run a hotkey. So that's step 1. So step 2, so we have a couple of options on how we can do the new layer redeem. It could just be a sound thing where it just says, "Hey Isla, make a new layer," you know? Like we could just have one of those. We could try to make it interface with Clip Studio so it just automatically makes a new layer. And let me tell you, that's gonna drive me insane. I'm gonna hate this so much, but it's chaos, so let's see if it'll be fun, right? Was the bonk making me drop from the sky in the loft? I did that myself. That was intentional. Listen, every time the deluxe whack went off, I just hit space so I would stop flying. You have been bamboozled! That was just me. I was just doing that intentionally. There you go. Sorry. Have to what to be a VTuber some other day? What do you mean? But yeah, there's just listen. With any platform on the internet, there's always going to be little quirks and weirdnesses, right? That's how it is. Stuff keeps changing a little bit every day. But the thing is, we got to figure out how we're comfortable dealing with it. Sometimes you're like, you know what? I'm not going to use this platform anymore. Sometimes you try to make something to adapt, right? There are other streaming platforms, so like if you want to be a VTuber but you don't want to do it on Twitch, you do have other options, okay? Just do the thing. Just do the thing. Start doing the thing. Don't be intimidated by weird rules and changes, right? Just try it. Try it. Do it. Do it, I dare you. Do the thing. Yeah. This is like a behind the curtains thing. So I'm not sure if. Okay, so let me look through my Mix It Up and let me see if we can. Let me see if we can. How would we do this? Let's see. I think we need in the Mix It Up. Let me try an action group, and we name this Clip Studio. Let's see. Coolness. CSP. Clip Studio. New layer. And let's see if we can. Let's see. How would we make this into a hotkey so that it does it automatically in the most annoying way possible? There's got to be a way to do this. Let's see. External program. Sure. File path. Can we do this like this? Oh, maybe. Let's see. Okay, hold on. So we need to go. Clip Studio. Okay, can we do hotkeys? Program. No, that's not what I want. No, that's not what we want. Okay, new thing. Let's see. Hotkey? Can we just tell it to do an hotkey? Hold on. I feel like that would be a bad idea. Actually, I don't think this is gonna work. We could do inputs. We could have inputs. Do I want that though? That could be really bad. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna do a voice thing. Probably. I think that would probably be a little better. I dared. You gotta do it. Yep, there you go. Streaming is something you considered. Don't really do anything that'd be worth watching. Here's the thing. You make art, you play video games, you just want to hang out with cool beans on the internet. Like, you can just do streaming, right? Oh, I'm very fierce. Thank you, Dandy. That is true. You want to become a Furby? I mean, listen. What you do on your own time is up to you. I don't allow Furbies in the den, though, so if you become a Furby, you're gonna have to get out. I'm sorry. Them's the rules. Okay, so that's not gonna work. Let's see. Do we have any other options? Conditional? What is that? Oh, wait, can we do programming stuff? What is that? Oh, no, I don't want to do that. No, stop. Okay, hold on. I don't think I can just automatically make a new layer, unfortunately. There's probably a way to do that. Nah, okay, so we're gonna go with the second method. We're going to do voice thing where the voice line reads, and then I will just have to add a new layer. I think that's how we're gonna do that. So, we need to go back to Audacity, wherever that went. There you are. Evicting my own mods, yep. Okay, so let's break out the Audacity again. Let's see. Tracks, new track, stereo. So we need a... Hey Isla, add a new layer. How should we say this? Isla, add a new layer. I think we should, yeah, I think we do Isla, add new layer. And then when we do art, which will be, I guess if we make it work today, I guess technically we'll have to add new layers to our current file. Anyway, Isla, make a new layer. Isla, make a new layer. Do we like that though? Should it be like, hey Isla, make a new layer? I think that would be better, right? For a voice clip? Let's try it. Hey Isla, make a new layer. I guess it's supposed to be funny, right? So it's gotta have like a funny tone to it, right? Hey Isla, make a new layer. Do it. You think it needs to do it at the end? Okay. Okay, hold on. I got it. We gotta wait for the loud outside to stop being loud, though. Stand by. Wait for it. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Isla, make a new layer. Do it. Isla, make a new layer. Do it. It sounds like barely contained giggling. That perfect. Love it. I hate it, but love it. Listen, this is gonna be you guys telling me to make a new layer. So like if you're smug about it, right? This will have to be a short cooldown. I think the minimum cooldown is like a minute or something like that. Yeah, I don't want to have to make a ton of new layers all the time every day. What did I just do? Oh, this is how you zoom in. I forgot. Okay. I think. One. Zoom? Zoom. No. I still have a hotkey to summon the Squishlas. Oh, I'm gonna forget about this. Anyway, okay. But yeah, so this will be on a fairly short cooldown. It'll be... Listen, this is meant to be very silly. So, you know, it's good. It's good. Okay, so we just need to fade in. Let's see, effect. Fade in. Oh, well, that's too many. Hold on. No, don't do that. How to zoom in? Hold on. How to zoom in on Audacity? Hold on. Let me look this up. Audacity zoom in. Hold Control key and scroll up or down. Okay. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Haha! Look, we're doing it. We're doing the thing. We're learning. Let's see. Tools, effect, fade in. There we go. And fading out. I love making new layer. Do it. Okay, so now we need to make the volume a little bit louder. Hold on, let's see. Effect. I smell scuff. We haven't had that much scuff today. It's fine. Relax, Squishla. I love making new layer. Do it. Okay. Beautiful. We got to make sure that we can hear this properly, because this redeem... Oh my goodness, this redeem. Anyway, let's see. File. Export audio. We're going to make sure that you're on the strumming sounds there. Let's see. So the art-related new layer. Saving. Exporting. Then we need to go back to... Have a good lurk. Thank you very much for dropping by today. Have a good rest of your day, okay? Listen, if that was recorded and like just like a canned response, it wouldn't be the same, would it? No, it's gotta be what's it called? It's gotta be unpracticed. Then it has the most effect, right? So now we need channel point redeem. Let's see. Create new channel point reward. Let's see. What should this be called? New layer? New chaos layer. There we go. New chaos layer. Okay. Redeem created. Now we just have to edit it. Let's see. New chaos layer. Edit. We need to play a sound when this pops up. Add the sound. Make sure that it goes through the system. We pick the correct file setting. Hold on. Let's see. Where is our sound that we just recorded? That is... Where did I put that? This one? There it is. Okay, we got it. Saving. Turning the volume down slightly. Saving. Okay. New chaos layer. Now we go to the Twitch lands and we go to the rewards. We're keeping our lurking. New chaos layer. Edit. Okay, so cost. We're gonna make this 500 points. Isla has description. Isla has to. Isla must immediately make a new art layer in. No, I don't want to. Must immediately make a new art layer. Bam. Okay, so we got that one. We need to cool down. We do set this, let's see, at least 1 minute of cooldown time. Total limits per stream. Per user per stream. Okay, each one of you only gets 3 additional layers per stream. There you go. However, that new redeem should be working now. Fine. You got me. I make a new layer. Do it. Okay, new layer. Here we go. You ready? The first of many. Bam! Look, there it is. It's right there. Wow. 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 Actually, let's turn that back on. Look, it's right there. Wow. Are you impressed? Are you excited? Are you thrilled? There you go. We got the new layer. Alright, so we got that. Let's hide the Audacity again. Here we go. 500 is a lot for a new layer. Is it though? Listen, I could be mid-drawing. And if that goes off, I would have to... 500 feels like a lot. Are you sure? Listen, you are literally messing with me doing art. Is that too much? Is it truly? Or do you guys just want, like, less stuff? Should it be, like, 300 channel points? What are we thinking here? It's only for on-stream off.
Make a new layer. Do it.
Fine! Okay, here you go. Let's see. So, we had this layer. Now we're gonna go to this layer. We're gonna make this arrow blue. There you go. There's your new layer. There's 2. There's 2 right there. You think 300 would be better?
Save.
I mean we could, I guess. Okay, whoa, what are these layers? Okay. Oh, here we go. Okay, so gonna move those over to like right there. We can point at the new layers. That's fine. Okay. So then, new layer redeemed.
Boo! Did I get you?
Okay, saving. All right, guys. Look at what we did today. We have done it. New layer. Bam. Okay, we'll probably make that a little cheaper. But we also have the redeem for people who are lurking. The ninja redeem. So you'll be counted as a viewer without having to not lurk. Lurking important, right? So we got that. Okay, whilst I remember, let me lower the price on the new layer redeem, just so that we can have a little bit more chaos. Edit, cost, let's try 300. There we go, save. There you go, everybody. And now, it's free real estate. I mean, technically a new layer is free real estate. That's true. Can I apply images to the redeems? Yes. So what you have to do for adding an image to the redeem, you have to make like a little icon, and I think you have to have 3 sizes for it. Hold on, let me look. hold on. Let me look. Cause yeah, adding little pictures. Adding the peak to the oh, that would be so cute. Okay, hold on. Let me see what the actual requirements are for the redeems. Hold on. Let's see. Lurking. Let's see how to add. Okay, to add an icon for the redeems, you need 3 things. Let's see. Viewers can earn 220 points per hour on average. Subscriptions earn multipliers up to 2 times. Oh, I see. So an hour of watching would not quite equal 1 new layer. Curious. Anyway, okay, so to make an image for Storm, we need 3 sizes of file. We need a 28 by 28 picture. We need a 56 by 56 icon, and we need a 112 by 112. So we need 3 icon pictures to add an icon to the channel point redeem stuff.
I love make a new layer. Do it.
There you go. Here's your new layer. Do you like it? There it is. This one is just for you. There you go. I recorded this smug thing and I already kind of hate it. Is this what it sounds like when I'm sassing you guys and being smug? Is this how it is? Yup. Okay. Make a new squishlet? No, I think we've got plenty. I think we're good there. What? Listen, just because I have the maximum amount of smug doesn't mean I'm a villain. That just means that I'm, I don't know, extra annoying? I don't think that counts. Have I considered though?
I love make a new layer. Do it.
Fine. Here is your new layer. There it is. There you go. All right, everybody. It is time for break. I was trying to decide if we should end the stream or if we should return and do like a silly little doodle. We gotta try out the new redeems and stuff, right? So maybe we'll make a new thing. We'll draw a silly doodle, and then we'll call it. But you guys gotta play around with the new layer thing, right? And the new Squishla redeem. I think so. So let's do an quick break, and then we shall return. Yeah. Everybody, enjoy break screen. We'll be right back. Alright. Bam. And we are back. Wow. Hello again, everybody. Alright. Oh, being followed by a cool dude? Let's go. Hello, hello. Welcome in, new denizen. Alright. I mean, listen. I can learn new things. It's very true. Listen, today we figured out how to add more variety to redeems, and how not to break things. So that's very exciting. Also, hello Kanatomo, welcome. Also, welcome in first time chatter. Very interesting choice of first thing to say in a chat. Can you elaborate, please? Why that in particular? I'm so curious. Anyway, okay, so we have new redeems. So with that, let's make a new file. Let's do some doodling, yeah? I mean, the goal is to not break things, yeah. All right. So we're just gonna doodle a little bit, and then we'll see how the new redeems, how it works. Okay, we got the Squishla, we got the new layer, we have the lurk one for anybody who just wants to lurk. I think we've done pretty good today, right? Oh man, now I'm just like, what the heck do I draw? You gotta stare at the blank canvas for a bit. And then you're like, well, what do I draw? Well, normally my default, I can't draw this on Twitch. Frigla emote. Okay, so here's the thing with the Frigla emote. I'm kind of thinking, I guess we could plan it out a little bit, right? So we need to have it. Okay, listen, you got to be like cool. And then you have like the Frigla, right? But the question then becomes, do we have the Frigla like wiggling? Do we have it dancing around and wiggling? Do we want to have like the Frigla do we want to have the Frigla doing the big wiggles like this way? And then wiggling like this way for the emote, because we have a lot of slots for animated emotes. So now the question is, what do we want for the Frigla? Is your refrigerator running? Frigla pop. Okay, so you would want to have, let's see, so it's just a square. Cat, why are you eating my headphone cables? Stop this. Stop this immediately. So we have the Frigla. And then you just want to have the Frigla. Let me copy this layer. Just do the pop thing. Have I seen the lizard meme? Is that the dancing one? That's like the stick bug thing, I think. Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. I am very old. I do not have the TikToks that you young whippersnappers are doing nowadays. I probably should, actually, because like that I have been told that if you want to grow as a content creator, you gotta post like silly things on the TikToks to make it happen. I don't have a TikTok though. Listen, I'm one of those people that if I get on TikTok, I will lose so many hours staring at all the random little things that people post. Disney movie where the lizard is tapping on something. What? Okay, I am so very confused at this. I have no idea what this new TikTok trend is. But yeah, for the Frigila emo, we gotta figure out what we want those to do. Lizard on TikTok. Okay. Okay, what is this? Lizard. Cat, you can't lay on my hand here. I need this. What is this? That is the face of a lizard that has been through a lot, actually. It's from the Disney film. Really? Huh. Okay, I will have to look at this later.
I love make a new layer.
Do it. Fine. Here is your new layer. Are you ready? The creation process. Bam. There it is. Right there. There's your new layer. Cat, what are you doing? Thank you for the fish. Frigila driving a car? No, this is supposed to be Frigila doing the, like, pop cat thing. Now, I feel like if we're gonna have the Frigila, we gotta have the Frigila, like, dancing. I wonder if I could record a video of the Frigila doing a wiggle and then make that into an emote. Or if it would be easier to do like a simple animation, right? Thank you for the brain cell. The Frigila. So that's the thing. It's like how to make the emote good. So the thing that you have to understand about emotes is they have to read properly when they are very small. Okay, so like Frigila dancing, I think that would read properly because you have something that is literally wiggling about on the screen. I could see that working fairly well. The tail. Unfortunately, if it's just like the plug-in tail for the Frigila, it's a cable. It would blend in if you use dark mode, which I would hope most people do, but that would blend in, so that wouldn't really work. How to make a Frigila emote? Frigila. Just drawing it wiggling. The greatly exaggerated mouth. True. Like we could theoretically do that with the Frigila. Let me actually... How to test. Okay, what is the most efficient way to test this? So if we want an animated emote, we're going to have to make some art. Let me make a new file really quickly. 4x4. And then if we add an animation timeline. Okay, so we need a new animation folder. So then, okay, how to make this efficiently. So if we want the Popcat, so imagine this is your emote. Square. Okay, so first off, we got to make sure that this actually looks like Frigila, right? So you got the handles here, we got to have the eyes, we got the glasses, you got the divide right there, we got to have the ears, that's also very important, right? Okay, so now imagine this like really, really small, because this is how this is going to show up in the Twitch chat, right? Does it work? That's the question. So something we could do that might work really well, actually. So if we just draw the Frigila, You know what we could do? Actually, hold on. Okay, new layer. Let's grab some colors here. Hold on. So we need the what does the fridge that actually look like? Hold on. See, that's the problem. We have a giant square within a square, and making this read correctly is going to be kind of difficult, is my take on this. I don't think that this is how this looks, but for now, let's just go with this. Okay, so let's draw this like so. Let's do like one of those. Then we can go to our animation folder. We're gonna grab a new layer. We are going to copy this and paste it. And we're going to grab this. We're going to something has gone horribly wrong right there. Let's try this again. We're going to copy this. We are going to paste this. Then we are going to grab this.
Tyler, make a new layer. Do it.
Alright. There you go. There's your new layer right here. This is a fresh new layer, never before been drawn on. It's now part of the system. What is my favorite dessert? I have not updated my Clip Studio yet. I really need to do that. You know, that's a good point. Honestly, the puppet warp thing, that would probably make this a lot easier. I really do need to update my Clip Studio. For now, though, we're just gonna... No, not that one. We need the liquefy tool. There we go. So we gotta squimsh that a little bit. Then we're gonna take one of our other layers. And we gotta make a big ol'... Right? Because we gotta... If we add the pop thing like this, and then we grab like a nice dark color. That's terrible. Okay, this... Okay, there's multiple issues that I have with this already. Anyway, so let's start with this. But let's just... Listen, we're gonna count this as like a trial. We're gonna try this out and see how we like it. So far, I don't really like this. But as an emote, maybe it'll work. I don't know. So we do that. We make a new layer. We chuck some new keyframes on here. And then we find out where our animation is. Make sure that our thing is about evenly spaced. Alright. Okay, so our keyframes are not quite in the right spot. But like, this seems very, very cursed. I don't know about you guys, but I don't know that I'm a fan. Really. Yeah, something about this doesn't work for me. So I think we need to go back to the drawing board and figure out a different way to make a Frigila emote. I'm still kind of thinking that the wiggles would be the way to go, right? Maximum course? Yeah, kinda. Distortion on the surrounding form. Mouth's not big enough? Are you sure? I mean, it's pretty big. Maybe it's the underlying structure. Maybe that's the problem. Okay, hold on. Let's try this one more time. Maybe the problem is that we need to have it look like the face is, or like the mouth is opening more. Maybe that's the problem. Let's try something else. Hold on, let me try one more thing. Let's make a new layer. Okay, so how to make Popcat? Let's see. So if we just have just the face. Okay, bear with me. Hold on. We're brainstorming. We're contemplating. We got the Friedla, like so, right? That way we can have more facial expression, essentially. Hiccups, please. So we have to make the expression very, very visible. So I know Friedla, the eyes are not actually this big on the model. However, if we do something like this, we will get more facial expression when it's like teeny tiny, right? Squishlet's such a ninja. Okay, so we have this. Let me take this. And put that on its own layer. Then we need a new animation folder. Make a new layer. We're gonna chuck that in there. We are going to start this like so. Okay. And then we're gonna make a new, make a new folder. Okay. And do one of those. And if we set this up like this, and then we go to this layer, and do like this. We do the same thing that we did last time, but like, you know, better. We're gonna make it better this time. So yeah, I think the trick is probably just the extra like warply look to the thing, right? So then we need to make sure that we add a very exaggerated mouth, right? I think the plan or the idea is to make it like a complete circle, right? So if I actually, hold on, let me take this, let me grab this, let me copy this over to here. We need that right there. We actually need two. Let's try to make this as exaggerated as possible. Okay, so then if we grab some color layers, let's see what we can do with this. And then maybe... Okay, so then we need... One of those, we're gonna lock transparency. We're gonna do one of those. We are going to grab blue. We're going to throw blue on here. We're going to take this color. We're gonna add this right here. Oh, I see, okay. So let's make sure we're on the correct layer here. That would be helpful. And then take this color, we go down to here, make sure we add this like so. And we just need to correct a little bit of the color. That is not the correct color. Let's try this again. Okay, so now we just need to set this up correctly. Hold on. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. You think the ears gotta wiggle more as well? Maybe. I mean, theoretically, it shouldn't be that hard to warp all the things. Theoretically, I say. Let's. Can we warp 2 layers at once, Clip Studio? Is this a thing that we can do? Oh man, it is. Wow. How convenient! So wait, you're telling me that if I grabbed every single layer on here, we could just, like, really make this cursed? Does this not... I don't know. This might be a little too cursed, guys. I don't know if I like this. Like, it doesn't have the cute aspect is the problem. Like with the Popcat, it's like, it's derpy, but it's also cute. This is just kind of... I don't know. It's scream. It's a little bit horrifying. I don't think this works. I don't know. This is the Frigila crying out in pain. I don't think we want to trap the Frigila in perpetual torment forever. I think the whole design does not work. I don't think this works. Yeah, there's definitely something about it where it just doesn't work. I think it's the mouth shape, it's the way that the eyes are. Honestly, the fact that Squishla is just like a brick, it's kinda hard to do the thing with that. Listen, I'll chuck this in the Discord for you guys, but I don't think we're gonna have this on Twitch. I don't think this quite works. I don't know. We'll see how much it gets used in Discord. We'll do a trial run, shall we? Anyway, I think that will be it for me for today. Let's go back to... Yes? Hello, Tiny Squishla? Okay. Anyway. Let's call it here for today, everybody. Let's see. Tomorrow, we are going to be playing, I think, the final round of the Pokemon tabletop game with Dandy and Dee and Jacqueline. Frost, hello there. Glad you could make it today. So yeah, final episode of Pokemon game.
Hey,
We're gonna-
Anna, you should save.
Okay, let me save. Hold on. We do have a lot of stuff we gotta save. That is true. Hold on. Okay, so we got some wiggly emote ideas. We got this one.
Fine. It's fine. I guess I am cute.
Listen, I know that I'm fierce. It's fine. I know this redeem is a lie. It's fine.
I smell scuff.
It's not that scoffed! The stream was not that scoffed today. Squishla, don't you dare. Tch. Anyway, everybody, thank you very much for hanging out with me today. Tomorrow, we're gonna be streaming at normal time. We're probably gonna play game of some sort, and then we're gonna go hang out with friendos, play the final round of Pokemon tabletop game. There will be a decisive victory. I don't know what that's gonna be yet, but it's gonna be so decisive. I like the redeem as well, yeah. Everybody, thank you very much for hanging out with me today. Twitch land denizens, we are gonna go raid somebody, so do stick around for that. YouTube land denizens, thank you very much for hanging out with me today. Have an excellent rest of your day, everybody, and I will see you all next time, okay? Okay, bye.